Namaskaram. Which is more important than the vast knowledge? Let's see from the story. In the town of Srirangam, there lived a esteemed scholar and a sincere devotee named Parasara Bhatta. He was renowned for his divine commentary on Vishnu Sahasranama. He had many disciples. He taught them various scriptures. Every day, a learned Pandit who is highly knowledgeable in scriptures and he was adored by everyone. That Pandit would walk past Parasara Bhattar's house with his numerous disciples. Despite the Pandit's scholarly status, Parasara Bhattar paid him little attention and rarely engaged in conversation with him. In contrast, a poor Brahmana who was a family man with no significant mastery of scriptures or Sanskrit. He also walked by Parasara Bhattar's house daily. The Brahmana collected food in a brass vessel while chanting holy names and slokas. Sometimes he pronounced incorrectly. Parasara Bhattar would eagerly greet him each day, inquire about his well being, and engage in friendly conversation. Parasara Bhattar disciples were puzzled by his guru's behavior. They could not understand why their guru ignored the great Pandit but showed so much respect to the poor Brahmana. One day they asked him, Guruji, why do you respect the poor Brahmana so much when you don't even talk to the learned Pandit? Parasara Bhatta smiled and replied, Please wait until tomorrow and you will understand. The next day, when the Pandit passed by, Parasara Bhattar invited him into his house. He offered him a seat and gave all due respect. Parasara Bhattar then asked him who is ultimate reality, that is Paratattva, and what is his name. The Pandit became nervous and told, This is the question I also cannot answer. After studying all the scriptures, I am still confused about the Paratattva, that is ultimate reality. He left the Parasara Bhattar's house feeling very nervous. Later, the poor Brahmana arrived. Parasara Bhattar invited him inside the house and gave him all due respect. He was nervous, but Brahmana accepted the invitation. Parasara Bhattar asked him the same question, Who is Paratattva? That is ultimate reality. The Brahmana's reaction was immediate and intense. He got frustrated and told, I thought you were a great scholar. What are you teaching your disciples if you don't know that Lord Ranganatha residing in the Srirangam temple is Paratattva, that is ultimate reality? Then he left the house. Parasara Bhatta turned to his disciples and explained, See, this poor Brahmana has a clear and strong conviction about the supreme truth, whereas the scholar, despite his vast knowledge, is unsure about the supreme truth. That is why I respect the poor Brahmana so much. The disciples understand why Parasara Bhatta respected the poor Brahmana. What we can learn from this story? Vast knowledge on scriptures is so important. But before that, we have to understand who is Supreme Truth. The Supreme Truth is Lord Ranganatha, who is residing in Sri Rangam. We also pray to the Supreme Truth to seek His blessings. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.